Hello, Clockhouse family and friends. I hope you are all well and staying safe, and most importantly, being very positive. I thought that I'd do something a little bit different. I thought that maybe I'd share something with you that I've been practicing and working on that has been quite a challenge for me. I've been learning about something called a 3D optical illusion, or for those of you who'd like to go and find out what an anamorphic illusion is, maybe you can tell me the answers later, but I'm going to teach you how to do a 3D drawing, and you're going to need a few pieces of equipment. Very simple. You can find them around the house or in pencil cases, anywhere where you can find equipment at this stage. But please don't worry if you don't have these things. You can always use black crayon, but one of the things that you can use is a Sharpie or a felt pen. A thin one is a good idea, or a really thick one for helping you to colour in. You will also need a pencil. It doesn't matter if you don't have any fancy pencils. A plain HB will do. I've got a few fancy ones that are nice and soft for drawing. So if you've got a 2B, that's a nice soft dark one. Doesn't matter if you don't. HB ordinary pencil from school is absolutely fine. So you need a black felt pen, a pencil. If you've got a roll up, that'll help, but it's not good for colouring in. So 3 things: colouring in, a pencil for colouring in, felt pen for colouring in, and this will help you for drawing. You'll see in a minute. And we're going to learn how to do a 3D optical illusion. So it will kind of play a trick on your eyes. And the end product should look like this. I'm just going to turn the camera around for you in a minute. Hold on. It should look like that. I'm going to pop you on the stand in a minute. Hold on tight. Here comes your demonstration. Okay, everybody, have you got a plain piece of A4 paper ready for drawing and your pencil? We're going to start off by drawing a square. And I just want you to remember that it doesn't matter if you make a mistake, because there are no such things as mistakes when we're dealing with art. If you do make a mistake in pencil, don't worry, we can always rub it out. It doesn't matter. Art is supposed to be fun. You're supposed to enjoy it. So it really doesn't matter if you make a mistake. Grown-ups, you can join in as well. This is fun to learn new stuff. I love learning new things and being taught new ideas. So once you've got your square, you can see it's a little bit wobbly over there. It really doesn't matter because we want it to almost look like real life. Real life isn't perfect, so that's absolutely fine. You are then going to draw a diagonal. Diagonal means opposite corner to opposite corner. A line going all the way across. Okay, again, please don't worry if it's not perfect. Do it as straight as you can. And you have now got a square with a diagonal line running through it. You are now going to work on drawing the steps in this optical illusion. So I'm going to go across and then down, straight as I can. And again, it doesn't matter, you can always rub it out. Okay, and almost at the end. I'd say do about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. That will do. So you've got your diagonal and say 5 lines going across and down. It's starting to look a little bit like an optical illusion, an image that distorts, but it's not done yet. This is the bit where you're going to do a bit of colouring in. It's going to take a steady hand. So what we need now is the Sharpie. Now mine's an old one, it's been used quite a lot, so it might be a little bit more thick than I need it to be. But if you've got a sharp Sharpie, could you use your sharp end just to draw on the left hand side? You're going to go over the lines, again, as best as you can, and across. Okay. Oops, you see, I made a mistake. It's okay. Doesn't matter, just relax. Enjoy doing it. You're going to make mistakes. I've made so many. I've started again and again and again and again and got really into it. I'm a little bit frustrated at sometimes, but it's fine because you can always start again. It's supposed to be therapeutic and enjoyable. Okay, the next bit is you're going to colour in the platform of our optical illusion steps. And this is the bit, I'm going to leave you for a minute because Mr. Savage is going to put the video on fast forward in a minute, and that means you can watch me doing this in super speedy mode. You're going to colour in all this, every second step with your felt pen or your Sharpie as best you can. Try not to go over the lines. If you do, again, it doesn't matter, don't worry. We're just practicing and having a little bit of fun. Okay, you're going to colour in the steps of your optical illusion, every second one, as best as you can. Try not to leave any white. Okay, right. Okay, right, see that that's sticking out there? Don't worry, I'm going to use my rubber and I'm going to rub that out so you don't even know that it was there. Okay, this is the tricky bit. You need that pencil I was talking about, that one that's a little bit softer than roll-ups. Roll-ups are sharp. We can't use these for colouring in. This 2B is perfect because it's a soft pencil that's dark enough, and it's nice because you can smudge it, and I can lie it sideways and then I can shade in and it will give me an effect of a shadow. So this is where we need to think about the darkest point on a set of stairs, which I know is going to be deeper down onto the platform inside. So I'm going to start with the darkest shade, not too dark, not as dark as my Sharpie black colouring in, but just like a dark shadow if I was standing in front of the sun on a sunny day. So the shadow that would cast. So I'm going to colour in. We're going to stay in the line. Try not to go over the Sharpie. Through my practice and experimenting, I've realised that it causes a little bit of a glossy effect over the black if you colour with a pencil crayon over the black felt. So just stay, if you can. I'm just using my finger to keep it in place. Okay. You're gonna try not to scratch. I know I've just done that, but it's okay. You can smudge it. This is what I love about these pencils. They're so soft, you can smudge them afterwards. So if you notice, I'm lying my pencil flat. I'm not pushing down on the sharp point. I'm almost lying it down. And that way I can create a shadow. Okay, almost want a seamless fluid effect. We don't want it to look as though there is a line, but that's going to happen because I'm using my hands to do that. So what I could do is just smudge that in, smudge that shadow. Doesn't matter if your hands get dirty, you can wash them afterwards. So smudge that in. Now, the next step has to be a tad bit lighter than that one to show that it's getting lighter as we're coming up the stairwell. And then, of course, the light's changing, so we need to create that effect. So just a degree lighter than the shadow below. Take a guess. What do you think the top step's going to look like? That's right. It's going to be even lighter than the one I'm colouring in at the moment. So I'm stepping it up, if you like. I'm stepping the tone up, gradually getting lighter. I hope this is starting to look like a set of stairs. And you know what, if I smudge over, I'm just going to take my roll up, and or a rubber, if you've got a little rubber at home that you can rub that off. Again, it's not perfection we're looking for here. We're trying to have fun. Okay, so the last one, again, a little bit lighter. This is really hard. This is challenging my pencil control, trying to keep my hand steady. It's very good for stress, though. I feel really relaxed and calm. I'm doing something different. This is good for my well-being. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, okay. Take your finger and give it a good smudge, and that is ready as a set of stairs. I hope that looks a little bit like something real. Ooh, I think we're done, and that is your 3D optical illusion. Oh my goodness, that looks so real. Have fun.